P4 plus P2 P6. Okay, this half is done. Now P5 into P5, 2 times P5, I will write only one time because both are same. P5 into P6, P5 into P6. Next, P3 into P5. First I will write P5, then I will write P3. Next, what is one more term? 3 into 6, P3 into P6. What is different from first three terms? Is P5 common. So we left with 1 with P6 plus P3. Okay. Next, plus P3 into P6. So 1 plus anything will give us what? P5 into 1 plus P3 P6. P5 into 1 will give us P5 only. Hence we got P5 plus. Here I will write P5 plus P3 into P6. So again this will be equal to 1. We are simplifying this. Okay. Next, see, we have got expansion in the class. We are getting some one by one expansion. Now again this is A plus B, C plus D. That method. So now P1 into P4, P1 into P4 plus P1 into P2 P6, P1 into P2 P6. Okay. Next, that is with respect to what? P1. Now plus. Okay. So with this plus 2 3 P2 P3 into P4, P2 P3 P4 plus 2 3 2 6. So 2 3 2 6 means what? P2 P3 P2 P6. But here P2 is repeated, so we can write only once, not a problem. So this is what expansion from first two terms. This one, these two terms. So that should be multiplied with what? One more term is there. P5 plus P3 P6. Again that is assumed as 1. Okay. So now here we have 4 terms. Here we have 2 terms. One side 4 terms, another side 2 times. Go for dot because we have dot. Okay. Next, 1 4 with 5, 1 4 with 3 6, 1 2 6 with 5, 1 2 6 with 3 6, 2 3 4 with 5, 2 3 4 with 6, 2 3 6 with 5, 2 3 6 with 3 6. In this representation, if any like this, so what is different thing about this? N is same, hence we can write Pm, Pn, Pk. Okay, that means what? If we get the same term multiple times, we can write only once. Okay, so now P1 P4 into P5 plus P1 P4 P3 P6 plus, that is with respect to P1 P4. Now 1 to 6, P1 P2 P6 P5 plus 1 to 6 3 6, P1 P2 P6 P3 P6. See, P3, okay, P6 will be written, that's why I am writing only once. Now plus 2 3 4 into 5, P2 P3 P4 P5. Okay, 2 3 4 into 3 6, P2 P3 P4 P3 is already there, so I will write only P6 now. Okay, last expansion 2 3 6 with 5, P3 P2 P6 P5. Last term 3 2 6 with 3 6. Here P3 repeated, so I am writing only once. 2 only once. 6 is also repeated, so I will write only once. Okay. Now, if you want, okay, again this assumption as 1. So here you write one word in good order. See, 1 4 5 P1 P4 P5 plus 1 4 3 6, which is a good order, 1 3 4 6 P1 P3 P4 P6. Next 1 2 6 5, which is a good order, 1 2 5 6 P1 P2 P5 P6. Next 1 2 6 3, which will be correct, 1 2 3 6 P1 P2 P3 P6. Next 2 3 4 5, it is correct, P2 P3 P4 P5. Again plus 2 3 4 6, it is also in order, P2 P3 P4 P6. Next 3 2 6, just sorry, 3 2 6 5, change the order, 2 3 5 6 P2 P3 P5 P6. Last 3 2 6, that changes to 2 3 6 P2 P3 P6. Okay, here once you write this equation, so try to take, is it possible to simplify further? Let's check with the Boolean rules. See here, 1 4 5, is it, do we get 1 4 5 here? No way. If you would have got, see now, P1 P4 P5 with P1 P4 P5 P6. If this was a possibility, so what was a good option? Taking common what? P1 P4 P5 bracket 1 plus P6, which results as equal 1. So the term it would be 1 5 or 1 4 5. Okay, but we don't have any common terms. Okay, here is one possibility. 2 3 4 6 and see, okay, here some more possibilities are there. Okay, so 2 3 6 we can take a common. 2 3 6, can you find out? 2 3 6, so P1 P4 P5 plus 1 3 4 6 P1 P3 P4 P6 1 2 5 6 1 2 5 6 1 2 3 6. See again, this is also possible. Okay, and 2 3 5. Okay, so I will write P2 P3 P4 P5. Next I will write something different. This is not possible. 2 3 5 2 3 4 5. It was good if we would have got 6 here. Okay, now what I will write is P2 P3 P6. I will write this. Okay, so now see here, 2 3 6 I took common between how many? 1 2 3 4. That means what? Among the 4 which I have underlined, common thing is P2 P3 P6. What will be remaining? That we have to write. So what will be remaining here? If I take out the 2 3 6, I left with P1 plus this term I have not included. Here 2 3 6 4 is remaining. P4 plus here 2 3 6 5 is remaining. P5 plus here 2 3 6, what is remaining? 1, which is finally equal to 1. Okay, so we all know 1 plus anything is what? Definitely 1. So hence what we got? 2 3 6 into 1. So what we will get? P1 P4 P5 plus P1 P3 P4 P6 plus P1 P2 P5 P6 plus P2 P3 P4 P5 plus 2 3 6 P2 P3 P6 So this is a most simplified Petric equation with assuming this equation as 1. Now we will get a is it possible to simplify? See, 145, we cannot take 145 here because we don't have 5. Here we don't have 4. Here we don't have 1. So further simplification is not possible. Can we take 236? We have 2, 3, but we don't have 6. Here we don't have 3. Here we don't have 2. So probably this is the last state of simplification. Now here is decision. This step leads us to substep word decision. So try to take the smallest term. Smallest term. So what is the smallest term? How to find out? See, how many Petric terms here? 3. Because P1, P4, P5. Next Petric terms 4. Next 4. Next 4. Next 3. See, we have 2 terms of Petric terms with a length of 3. So take the smallest. It may be plural sometimes terms. So what are the 2 things? P1, P4, P5 or 236, P2, P3, P6. Okay, you can choose either solution. Okay, it is not a strict rule that we have to choose only 145 or 236. If we would have got 14 as one side, 236 another side, definitely solution is 14. Okay, since we have got the solution now with the again ambiguity 3 length Petric terms 2. So what is it? P1, P4, P5 and P2, P3 and P6. These are the 2 solutions. Okay. So now coming for the substitution now. Okay. From the previous table, here I wrote, I think you remember this. What do you mean by P0, P1, sorry, P1, P2, P3, P4 up to P6? I have relisted them for the reference. Okay, now what is the decision from this smallest terms? First smallest term option P4, P1, P4, P5 or P2, P3, P6. Okay, these are the 2 possibilities. What we have to consider for selection. Okay, what do you mean by P1? P1 means what? A bar, B bar. Okay, next P4. What do you mean by P4? B C bar. So please write plus there. Okay, next. What do you mean by P5? AC. So either this is the solution or what is second option? 2, 3, 6. 2 means what? A bar, C bar. 3 means B bar, C. Last 6 means AB. Okay. If we choose 145 as a solution, 236 is optional. If we choose 236 as a solution, 145 is optional. By QM method, Quinn-McCluskey method, it was not possible to identify exactly which group or subgroup will be a solution. But using Petric's method, even though a table has no single column consisting of X, that situation also we can solve the problem and identify the solution. This is what Petric's method is. Please remember, this question will be asked for minimum of 10 to 12 marks. 10 to 12 marks. Okay. This is a 3 variable problem, so it is simple. For 4 variable, it will take a lot of time. Okay, because we will get we need to invest more time in simplification. So be thorough with previous all QM method and Boolean simplifications. You have learned in your DMS most of the problems. Okay, so this is what the Petric's method is. One more problem on 4 variable I will solve in the next class. Thank you.